Okay, y'all, so the next step I'm going to do is basically prime my eyelid. I already did my brows, so that wouldn't take forever. And I'm just going all over my lid. Y'all know this is a step that we have to do so that our eyeshadows can stick and stay down. So I'm just going to take a blending brush and blend that all over my eyes. And I'm even going to take it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to put some tape on my eyes to give us that whole sharp line here. Whew. And like in all my videos, it doesn't matter what tape you use, as long as you got tape. Now, the next step is I'm going to go into my Spellbound palette by Stella. And I'm going to take the first color I used was the S&M. S&M is a deep dark purple. And you want to take a very fluffy brush for this. And you're going to go in your crease. We're working it in our crease. And you want to go over the tape and about halfway up. And y'all, sometimes I always tell people who are just starting out or trying to learn how to do this, you're not going to learn just by watching YouTubers all day. Yes, you'll know about placement, but and which colors to use, but the best thing to do is to practice yourself. Now I'm changing brushes because I have another brush that's kind of good at getting the color in the crease. And it's more fluffy than the last little brush. And this is a really pretty look for the fall, y'all. Or, you know, a cute holiday party you've been invited to. Yes, girl. Finally home alone. It's very quiet up in the Barnett house. Now, the next color, I always go with a like less fluffy brush than the first brush that I use. And I'm going to go in Why Not. And this is what Why Not looks like. And you don't have to use the same colors that I'm using. You can always use or substitute colors out with what you have. And with this, I'm going right above my crease. Right above. I'm not going in it. It's just right above. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? It don't have to be perfect. I'm going in circles. 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 Now, when we lose color, we always go back and put more color down of the color that we lost. That happens when you are using more than 2 shades. So for the next lovely color, we're going to go into Hot Springs, and I'm going to use an even more precise brush versus a more fluffy brush. The fluffier, the more of your eye it'll actually cover. The product will actually get on. So I'm using a smaller brush. And I mean, they say that this is a crease brush, but I don't, in this particular video, we're not using it for our crease. And this is like a burnt orange to just go over and blend out that wine color. Now, someone in my last tutorial asked me, how do I know which blush, which lipstick to use? And that's a very good question. I always try to put whatever color eyeshadow that I'm going to be using in the crease or right above the crease will be my blush color. And then whatever color my blush color is, I try to get my lipstick to kind of sort of go with that. Or choose a color off my eye to do it, if that makes sense. So I'll show you when we get to that part. I'll make sure I bring it up. And thank you for asking really, really good questions. Oh. And always stop and look at your other eye and make sure it's looking identical. I went out before and it wasn't. And let me tell you, my friends were like, girl, your eyeshadow cute, girl, but one side is coming down further than the other side. So be careful with that. So what else has been popping, y'all, while I try to blend this out? I didn't go Black Friday shopping. I usually do Cyber Monday because I don't want to fight. I don't want to go to jail. I like my freedom. And what's the deal with people buying TVs every year? Every year they have nice sales on televisions, on flat screens. But people go crazy in Walmart. I saw that post going around. I was like, so you just gonna get a new TV every year? Thanksgiving was great. Had family from out of town. I did not cook this year. No, she didn't. I hosted. Okay. And I got it catered by this really nice Cajun New Orleans style restaurant here in Atlanta. I believe it's called Copeland's. And everything was delicious. It was great. My coworkers recommended it for me, and I am definitely forever grateful because this was the most relaxing Thanksgiving I've had in a long time, you know? So, I think they look about even at this point. So, I'm going to move on to the next part, y'all, which is very hard for me. I can admit that I'm still learning how to do a cut crease. I'm not the best, but I mean, you can only get better by doing it, right? I mean, so I'm just gonna wing it. And I use the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting my crease. I'm gonna start from my inner corner, work myself out, way out. It's not over my whole lid, it's a half a lid. So make sure you don't go all the way over because it's more of a dramatic one. And I need to see. I'm trying to see how far I went over on the other one. It's really hard to talk and cut your crease. Real hard to do. So I'm gonna be a little quiet on this one. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Now, the better you get at this, the more precise and it'll look. The more I'm not comfortable going over my lid at this time because my lids are shaped funny. You know, I will do it, but I'll practice with that off camera in my own spare time before I try to make a video for y'all for that. I want to welcome all my new people, honey. And there will be some different type of videos, not just makeup videos. So I heard y'all loud and clear of what you want to see from me. So you should go back and watch some of my old videos so you can get to know me a little better, all my new people. This is a very fun space, happy space, loving space. I'm going to now work the colors inward to get to the gold color. So we're going to use that really pretty wine color on the lid. And for this look, you want to use flat brushes. They work so great at picking up the product off the brush. You know what I mean? Yes, honey. Yes. Cover everything over that white. Now sometimes I may go over my little line a little bit. And these Stella glitters are so pretty. I'm really gonna go get me some more of these because it's the holidays and my lid should look like it, right? Holidays. Have holiday glam lids. Alright, so I have on my lashes and my wing liner, and I feel like at this point we can kind of move on to the rest of my face. There are tons of cute blushes from Stella in this really cute Stella package. So I'm going to use Salsa. Ooh, child. That's a lot of salsa. I did not. That was not my intention, child. And see how salsa match. You have to match your blush with one of the eyeshadow shades for it to come out like this. And you can always use your powder brush to tone it down if you feel like you use too much. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish underneath my eyes. So we can smoke it out a little bit. So I'm going to use that.